Good morning students, welcome back to our English class. Today we will be going to learn a beautiful poem from Term 1B textbook. The name of the poem is From a Railway Carriage by Robert Louise Stevenson. So children, are you ready for listening the poem? Yes, I know. So here, children who have travelled by a train would have had a thrilling experience, right? Yes. Here, our poet present an exciting experience of a train journey in his life. Here, the poet has beautifully described the scenes through the window of the fast moving train. So, are you ready for listening that? Yes. Okay. Let's move on to the poem. Before that, I will introduce the poet for you. Okay, children, let me introduce the poet. Robert Louis Stevenson was a Scottish poet and travel writer who was born in 13 November 1850, died 3rd December 1894. The Houses of Beautiful, The Lamplighter, Songs of Travel and Other Verse and The Woods are his most famous poems. Okay children, let's read the poem. Faster than fairies, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches, and charging along like troops in a battle. All through the meadows, the horses and cattle, all of the sides of the hill and the plain, fly as thick as driving rain, and ever again in the wink of an eye, painted stations whistle by. Here is a child who clambers and scrambles, all by himself and gathering brambles. Here is a tramp who stands and gazes, and there is a green for stringing the daisies. Here is a cart run away in the road, lumbering along with man and load. And here is a hill, and there a river, each a glimpse and gone forever. Robert Louis Stevenson. Here, poet explains how the train is moving. Okay, so let's see. Faster than fairies, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches. So this train moves faster than fairies and faster than witches. Witches means magicians, especially to do evil things. And this train runs through bridges and houses, hedges and ditches. Hedges means fence formed by bushes and plants. And ditches means a dug at the side of the road or field to hold water. So this train, this fast moving train runs through bridges and hedges and houses, hedges and ditches, and charging along like troops in a battle. Troops means a group of soldiers. So this train moves very fastly like the soldiers charging into the battlefield. All through the meadows, the horses and cattle. So this train runs through the meadows where horses and cattle graze. All of the sides of the hill and the plain fly thick as driving rain, and ever again in the wink of an eye. So here the poet explains how fastly the train is moving. Driving rain means rain blown by the wind. So this train is moving very fastly. So he couldn't see the scenes once again, the same scenes once again through the window of fast moving train. Painted station whistle by, and in a short period of interval, this train passes painted station also. Here is a child who clambers and scrambles, all by himself and gathering brambles. Clambers means climb with difficulty. scrambles means move quickly move with a difficulty. So he used hands and legs. So here the child who crambles, that means the child climbed with difficulty. So he feels some difficulty, so he used both hands and legs for climbing and gathering the brambles. Brambles means bushes with the blackberries. Here is a tramp who stands and gazes. Tramp means a person who has no job or houses, who travel from one place to another place. So here the poet sees a tramp, a person who stands and gazes, a person who stands and looks at the fast moving train in wonder. And there is the green for stringing the daisies. That means the poet sees a stringing, a chain of daisies. Daisies means small white flowers. Here is a cart run away in the road, lumping along with man and load. And here is a hill and there a river, each a glimpse and gone forever. Here a cart run away in the road. Lumping means carrying something difficulty. Here this cart carrying along with the man and load. And here is a hill and there a river. So the poet can see what a river and a hills through the window of the fast moving train. Is glimpse and gone forever. Glimpse means brief and quick look. So here the poet enjoys the beauty of nature and he explains that very well in this poem. So children, in this poem the poet explains the beautiful scenes from the train. So I will read the poem once again. Faster than fairies and faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches. So this train moves faster than fairies and faster than witches. Witches means what? Magicians, especially to do evil things. And this train runs through bridges and houses, hedges and ditches. All the and charging along like troops in a battle. So this train moves very fastly like soldiers charging into the battlefield. All through the meadows, the horses and cattle. And the train runs through the meadows where horses and the cattle graze. All of the sight of the hill and the plain flies as thick as driving rain. So this train is moving very fastly. And ever again in the wink of an eye, painted stations whistle by. Here is a child who clambers and scrambles, all by himself and gathering brambles. So here the child climbed with difficulty. So he feels some difficulty for climbing, and so he used both his hands and legs for climbing. For what? For gathering brambles. Brambles means bushes with a blackberry. And here is a tramp who stands and gazes. A tramp means a person who has no job or house, who travel from one place to another place. So here this tramp stands and looks at the fast moving train in a wonder. And there is a green for stringing the daisies. Daisies means white flowers. Here is a cart run away in the road, lumping along with man and load. And you can see a cart away in the road, and that cart carrying a load, carrying along with the man and a load. And here is a hill and there a river, each glimpse and gone forever. So I hope you enjoyed the poem well. Then children, you can learn some new words from the chapter. Okay. So children, these are the new words from the poem. First one is witches. Witches means what? Yes, witches means magicians, especially to do evil things. And second one, ditches. Ditches means a dug at the side of a road or field to hold water. Troops. Troops means a group of soldiers. Meadows. Meadows means what? Yeah, the place covered with grasses. And clambers. Clambers means move with difficulty or climb with difficulty. Scramble, move with difficulty. So he used hands, both hands and legs. Brambles. Brambles means bushes with the blackberries. Tramp. Tramp means a person who has no house or job, who was traveling from one place to another place. Gaze. Gaze means look at, okay, look something. Then stringing. Stringing means making a chain. Lumping. Lumping means carrying something difficulty. Glimpse. Glimpse means quick look. Quick look. That is glimpse. Okay, children, this much only for today's class. You have to read the poem 3 times and get sign from your parents. Okay, bye. Let's see in our next class.